Nobody saw it coming. Not this fast, not this loud. When whispers began that Caitlin Clark's endorsement empire, powered by Nike, Gatorade, and major global brands, was racing toward nine-figure territory, many people laughed it off. Too big, too soon, too unrealistic. But then the numbers became real. And when the numbers became real, everything changed. Because this was never just about sponsorship money. This was a signal that the market had made a decision. And when the market decides, the entire league feels the impact. Caitlin Clark had barely stepped into professional basketball when the momentum exploded. First Nike, then Gatorade, then more brands lined up. Her Team USA debut went viral worldwide. Cameras followed her everywhere. Clips spread across social media within minutes. Jerseys sold out faster than stores could restock. But the real shock wasn't the fame, it was the money. Because money at that level doesn't just reward talent, it reorders power. And power in professional sports is delicate. This league already had legends, champions, established superstars, players like A'ja Wilson, whose greatness was built on dominance and titles, competitors like Angel Reese, who built a powerful identity through personality and presence. This was not a league without stars. This was a league with structure, with hierarchy, with history. And suddenly, a near rookie in brand power was commanding numbers usually reserved for once-in-a-generation icons. That's when the tension began, not personal, but structural. When one athlete's financial rise accelerates this fast, everyone recalculates. Agents rethink value. Executives rethink strategy. Players rethink positioning. You could see the shift happening in real time. The conversation moved from performance to power, from statistics to sponsorship, from wins to worth. And that shift made people uncomfortable. Not because it was unfair, because it was disruptive. Caitlin didn't ask to become the center of this storm. She simply became the center of demand. When her Gatorade launch sold out instantly, it wasn't hype. It was proof. Real demand, measurable in seconds. Websites crashed, products vanished, engagement numbers exploded. And brands don't follow debates. Brands follow returns. Caitlin Clark was delivering returns at a historic level. That's why the rumored $100 million valuation hit differently. It wasn't symbolic, it was strategic. But inside locker rooms across the league, the ripple effect was real. Veterans who built the foundation watched the headlines shift. Young stars building their own empires felt the acceleration. Competitors didn't shrink, they sharpened. Because elite athletes don't fold under pressure, they rise. And rising means responding. Media debates intensified. Is it too fast? Is it hype? Is it deserved? Or is this evolution? When the conversation stops being just about basketball and becomes about influence, you know something major is happening. Because influence creates leverage. Leverage creates control. And control shifts power. This wasn't jealousy. It was recalibration. When one name dominates headlines, the entire ecosystem adjusts. Not resentment, adjustment. Then came Team USA. The moment Caitlin Clark stepped onto that stage in red, white, and blue, attention surged again. Cameras didn't scatter, they locked in. And when the endorsement numbers followed, they confirmed what brands already believed. She wasn't just popular, she was commercially magnetic. That level of rapid brand escalation is rare, extremely rare. The last time basketball saw growth like this, endorsement models changed forever. And now it was happening in women's basketball, faster than tradition expected. A'ja Wilson's legacy is built on championships. Angel Reese's brand is built on confidence and personality. Caitlin Clark's rise is built on scale, and scale moves markets. That's why the 100 million conversation felt like a ceiling-breaking moment. And when ceilings break, everyone feels the impact. Agents push harder in negotiations. Sponsors rethink tier structures. The league faces new expectations. Because if one athlete can command this level of global corporate belief, what does that mean for everyone else? It means the league has entered a new financial era. But eras never change quietly. Pressure began to build. Pressure to match visibility. Pressure to match influence. Pressure to match value. And pressure creates intensity. Intensity fuels rivalries. Intensity sharpens competition. Intensity builds legends. Caitlin Clark didn't diminish anyone's greatness. She accelerated the timeline. And when timelines accelerate, everyone has to run faster. The league is no longer just competing for wins. It is competing for economic dominance. Every endorsement negotiation now references the new number. Every brand pitch compares engagement metrics. Every contract discussion begins from a new baseline. Caitlin Clark's rise didn't just reward her. It forced the entire system to level up. Angel Reese must scale bigger. A'ja Wilson often negotiates in a new landscape. The spotlight isn't shrinking, it's expanding. But expansion demands evolution, and evolution is never smooth.